Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my X return spreads for all of my Scorpios out there. So this is an X return spread for all of my Scorpios out there. Without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of energy are my Scorpios currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Scorpios currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Scorpios currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Scorpios currently dealing with? Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some of the cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Ooh, my Scorpios. My Scorpios. Alright. So right off the bat, my Scorpios, you're dealing with heartbreak and heartache. Okay? You were pursuing, someone was pursuing something with you that was traditional. Okay? A traditional long-term relationship, possibly even a marriage situation. Okay? So there's that. Alright? So they put this. It's still out there. It's still out there. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere, but it's still out there because they're just waiting to see what kind of things ripen on this vine. Just waiting to see what type of things ripen on this vine. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. Okay, but nevertheless, it's kind of out there right now. This person thinks of you as their potential twin flame. Okay. All right. So with that being said, you know. Life goes on, right? Now, it appears as though this individual knows you from a place of work here. There's still there's work being done here because it looks like this person is like working on working on their pentacles and things of that nature. Trying to set themselves up for the perfect opportunity for them to be able to connect with you. And they're really taking the leadership position in this. They're really putting everything, and I do mean everything that they got into it. They're pushing it. They're pushing it in deep. They're going real deep, okay? From a soul perspective, letting it all hang out, all right? So with that being said, we also have a water sign individual here, okay? And there appears to be a younger water sign individual. That's the person that's really putting it all out there. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? Don't worry, I'm going to recap this because I know it sounds a little choppy. And finally, we also have this fire sign individual, Knight of Wands, okay? Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And they just straight up deceptive. I mean, it's just nothing else more to say about that except... don't go there. All right, so let's recap here because this is a lot of twists and turns with this. So there is this individual, this water sign individual, okay? Younger water sign individual, Capricorn, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? That right now is dealing with heartache and heartbreak pertaining to the situation. They feel as though like there was a third-party situation involvement here because they thought the relationship with you and them were kind of going a certain type of way. This is possibly somebody you dated, maybe even you kind of sort of had a relationship with. But this younger water sign individual or younger at heart water sign individual thought things kind of like went into a totally left field type situation. They were thinking this thing is traditional, it's long-term. They're just kind of waiting to see how things are going to play themselves out. Now, like I said before, this person fancies themselves your twin flame, okay? They're working on their pentacles, okay? They're working on getting their pentacles together, getting their money right. They're really asserting themselves into the situation. They're trying to take control of the situation. So they're in their mind, they're checking all of the boxes and doing everything right, okay? But they still feel like, this is an individual, if I'm honest, this is an individual that you probably dated. And it was probably, like they were feeling you a lot more than you were feeling them. and they start having marriage and stuff on their brain, and I'm getting my money together. So in other words, they got the wrong picture, okay? Then what I mean, in your mind it was okay, in their mind it was fantastic. Again, that younger sign individual, that could also be inexperience coming on here. You know, they're mistaken a like for a love type of thing, and that's what's going on here. So they're preparing themselves and getting themselves ready for the situation, but they're suffering through a bit of heartache because you're just dating, you know, and you're probably dating other individuals as well. They've mistaken this like for love, and so they're preparing themselves for, like, you know, this is the one, you're the one, this is it, the one I've been searching for. You, what the fuck you talking about? We went out on a date, we had a couple of drinks, really, but they're in some old other shit. So, okay, just be aware of that, because this could kind of flip on a dime and end up being some kind of toxic, obsessive shit real quick. But it's not there yet. It's not there yet. Okay? So I just want to make you aware of that. And then, like I said, finally we got this fire sign individual that's just, you know, a walking, talking, deceitful disaster. So don't even go there. All right? So with that being said, let's see what type of energy your exes are dealing with. What kind of energy are my Scorpio's ex dealing? What kind of energies are my Scorpio's ex dealing? What kind of energies are my Scorpio's ex dealing? What kind of energies are my Scorpio's ex dealing? What kind of energies are my Scorpio's ex dealing with? Wow. Okay. So right now they are dealing with an individual that is, you know, wants to give an equal give and take, wants to be courteous, um, you know, being generous with them. Bam. Devil card. Toxic relationship. Possible some type of opioid addiction, some type of alcoholism, or straight up just a toxic situation that's going on right now with your ex here. And this is a water sign individual they're dealing with. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So, you know, there seems to be a bit of Now, there is some toxicity with this, for sure. They're definitely dealing with like a toxic situation with this water sign individual. And this individual pretty much fancies themselves to be all that, too. So that's not a really good combination either. Somebody that has a toxic obsession here, or a toxic relationship with somebody that thinks as though they're all that, you know, nothing good can come from that, I assure you. However, all is not lost. They are also dealing with a fire sign individual where there's a lot of sexual tension and so forth. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries individual. Now this individual is pretty much using their intuition here. Feeling, you know, kind of saying, well, you know what? I'm feeling this way. You know, they're feeling like your ex is kind of feeling this way. So they kind of like feel like, you know, we're on the same page. Sexually, there's an equal amount of attraction there. Okay? With that being said, also, we have a Queen of Swords energy, another air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. And this is the move. A lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating, and they're like, you know what? I think this is something that I want to pursue. Okay, and they feel like they have the higher ground here in the situation. One can see, because it's probably obvious to others involved as well that this water sign individual is a bit of a toxic situation, and people are just running up trying to take their shot, saying, you know what, screw that individual, we're going to take our shot at the situation. So that's what's going on with your ex. So with that being said, what are the chances of you guys finding some type of reconnection sometime here in the month of December? What's the chance of you and your ex reconnecting in the month of December? What are the chances of you and your ex reconnecting in the month of December? What are the chances of you and your ex reconnecting in the month of December? What are the chances of you and your ex reconnecting in the month of December? What are the chances of you and your ex reconnecting in the month of December? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. All right, here we go. Wow. Well, it appears that you guys are still somewhat in communication with each other, sending each other a lot of messages via social media, text message, things of that nature. So you guys are definitely still in a bit of communicating with each other. So that's good. Instead of, a lot of sending information back and forth to one another. But that being said, also, there's been talk when you guys in about long-term commitment, relationship, possible children. So you're kind of there's a bit of reminiscing that's going on here, reminiscing about how things, what could have been, what should have been, etc., etc. And also, there's been a lot of communication as far as terms of long-term legacy, family legacy, that type of situation. So there's been a lot of that going on as well. So like I said, the lines of communication are open, have been open. There's a lot of communication taking place here. That's also probably why, now that's making more sense here, why this younger water sign individual may be feeling a little bit butthurt here, because they may be aware that you are communicating with your ex, and that's causing a bit of problems for them, okay? Because they thought that you guys had somewhat of a connection, and that may be causing a little bit of a rift there. So there's that. So with that being said, let's see what additional information the spirits want to get before I shut this thing down. What additional information the spirits want to get before I shut this thing down? What additional information the spirits want to get before I shut this thing down? What additional information the spirits want to get before I shut this thing down? So, with that being said, Spirit is saying it's not the right time. Even though these lines of communication they're going to be opened up with each other, it's not the right time to think about anything serious. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a year from now. About a year from now is when you guys really should kind of start maybe making some inroads here. I mean, you're laying down the tracks right now, but no train should go over those tracks as of yet. Okay, you're laying down the tracks. You know, you're laying them down. You're laying them down to there's a trail that's being laid here. Okay, and again, if things start getting kind of too close, reconsider. It's not the right time to really. You can kind of put it out there in the ether and start laying a foundation to get kind of closer and reminisce and things of that nature. But it's not the right time to do it as of yet. So in terms of this reading, are you going to end up at least open up communication again with your ex? I would have to say yes. And the possibility of you guys getting back together again, I would also have to say yes to that too. However, it's not advisable. Not yet. So the opportunity exists for you and your ex to get back together, but it would not be advisable to do so. There is such thing called free will, so if you just want to fucking make a run for it and go for it, you can do that too. Not advisable though. If you want to lay down something, a really true deep connection, just keep on laying down these tracks, okay? In a year from now will be the best time to cash in those chips, and then things are going to work out, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. If this resonated with you, fantastic. Feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave the link and everything below. If this didn't resonate with you, hey, that's okay too. You want to know more about your personal situation? Again, I'll leave the link and stuff below. My name is Adonis. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.